And what do I usually say first? Yeah, hey everyone, Rigiblend here, and if you didn't notice by the thumbnail, we're gonna be looking at two things in this video. Yeah, we're gonna be looking at how to do rigid body simulations and the awesome destruction in Blender. So a ball will be going straight at a wall and it will break and shatter and all the stuff. So rigid body simulations and destruction in Blender is very similar. So that's what we're gonna be going around in this video. We're gonna learn how to do this and hit play like that. So we're gonna be tweaking that a little bit to make some cool animation. So while on that, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and notification bell, share this video to your friends, family, whatever, and I will see you guys right after the intro. Bye bye. Yeah, after the intro. Bye bye. Yeah. Yeah. Intro. Okay guys, as I said in the intro, we're going to be looking at two things. First 10 minutes will be how to do some stupid, weird, rigid body simulations, and the second 10 minutes will be creating that cool scene or destruction in Blender. So a baseball bat will just hit a baseball and go straight to like a wall, something like that, and to break to pieces. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? And now, let me teach you rigid bodies. Rigid bodies gives something weight, gives something collision, and actually it really helps. Now, I just add the rigid body. Yeah, it fell down, but that's no good because we want it to be like effect and be cool and whatever. Now let's add a plane. Maybe scale this plane up using S and put this guy up here. Let's see it fall down. It passes through our plane. And why is it passing through our plane? And the reason it's passing through our plane is because objects or whatever object we want it to collide with must have this rigid body. So let's try it. Let's put the collision. Still passing through. So whatever object that you want it to collide with must have this rigid body. The both planes are falling. Both objects are falling. Now, the reason why the plane is falling down is because the rigid body is active and not passive. And let's watch. Yeah, it falls down like that. Yeah, cool, really cool. So it just falls, and this is really an achievement or whatever. So now you can see the collision shape. If we changes, it can affect the way the object reacts to the mesh and whatever. So we change this to mesh. Yep. As you can see, let's change it to sphere. Yep. Let's change it to just try out some things here. Capsule or box. It should be reacting normally now. Oh, yeah. Let's just change it back to convex hull. So in order for this to bounce up, let's try this. Surface response, bounciness. No, nothing's happening. You know why? Because this also has to have high bounciness. Now you can see our plane is our box is bouncing and like there's no friction. Now let's decrease the friction. Let's see what happens. It continues and it's stopped. Let's add a circle into our scene, a sphere actually. Move it up. Add a rigid body. Settings. Collision. Let me change the collision type. Sphere. Surface response. No friction. Bounciness. Sensitivity. Besides this collision margin over here makes it. Let me show you how that affects. Wow, that is really okay. As I told you guys, this could be really fun. So now let's see how that. Okay. You can see the both of them are bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. So that's how it does now. So now we scale this one up. So guys, I want to try out this collision margin. Let me just go back. It's bouncing, okay. Shoot smooth. Okay. I'll be changing this to mesh. That's what this happens. You can see there's a space where it's like there's a space actually between the ball and the when it lands, there's a space between the ball and the plane. That's the sensitivity, the collision margin. Yeah, that's what it means. So let's change this back to a sphere. Okay, well, that's that. Let's just try to change all this to mesh. I'm gonna leave this as box for now. Okay, so let's create some animation, shall we? Okay, so I'm gonna create an array of circles. Go to the modifiers tab, add modifier array. Increase the factor z, and let's make it be 10. Just a lot of balls. Wow, this is a lot of balls. That's gonna be cool. Gosh, this is super. Maybe this array stuff wasn't actually a good idea. Apply. Okay. Object, set origin to geometry. That's what I'm looking for here. I'm just shift D this plane. Shift D the plane, move it to the x-axis, and rotate it by the y-axis to be 90. Just to, like, make a house, something like that. Shift D to the other side. D, shift it to the middle, rotates on the z-axis 90, and of course D again, and on the y. Now let's watch some balls do weird thing. Okay guys, this is kind of weird, and I can't even believe that we created this kind of dumb and stupid simulation or whatever. But yeah, have fun with rigid body settings. You can try a lot of things here. You can actually try putting this at compound parent child stuff actually. The form, moving this actually. Maybe turn this to mesh. See the form here. Final, base, forming. Yeah, and sensitivity here. You can use this rigid body. All these settings for. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys is the animation of rigid body objects. Okay, so now let's say you wanted to do an animation, maybe with this cube, say /. Okay, the cube is on its own. Let me just scale it up. Has rigid body settings. So now I'll just move it here for now. So I lock raw and scale. So move it over here. Go to maybe the 20th frame. And yeah, one thing you have to do is change this from dynamic to animated. Move it to on the 20th frame. Move it to the left maybe, or to the right. I lock raw. Maybe control D this. Put it over here. And just swap it. So there's like a bunch of things to play with here. And maybe when it's back now, maybe go just hit play. It goes from here to here, and it's still having those rigid body settings. So now I think I'll just do this. Remembering Unity actually. Control D's for Unity duplication. And I was just thinking about that. But yeah, if you just shift it over there, I lock rot scale and just watch what happens. Moves there, moves over here. Yeah. Now let's watch it when all of them are here. This is gonna be really sick. Okay. Expected. Okay, that's it guys. This is the first part of the video, rigid body sims. And the second part is us to be doing a destruction in Blender. That's probably gonna be the hardest part, so this video might be 20 something minutes, not exactly. So stay tuned to the end of this video, and catch you guys when it's done. Bye bye. Not actually, bye bye. On to the next one. Okay guys, it's time for the second part. It's time for the big thing. Let's get started right immediately. Yeah. And besides, Blender 3.0 is alpha. It's out there. It's floating in the internet. So good. It's still an experiment version. That's what I call it. Whatever. So let's get started, shall we? I'm not gonna be very elaborate, so just gonna deal with that. Just try for what I'm doing. The steps. Dash shift to add in a plane. Scale this to size apparently. When dealing with rigid body simulations, there's something really weird stuff happens all the time. Really weird stuff happens. Yeah, really weird stuff happens all the time. So scale on Y. This over here. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit slimmer than this. A little bit slimmer than this actually. Then I'm gonna make scaled just to look a little bit like this box over here, as I did in the former destruction video. And these are all be needing. Yeah, these all be needing. 50, I don't know. Pull down. This will be a little baseball that be going straight out the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna push it back a little bit. And smash into them. Break it into pieces. Break it into pieces. Make that wall very, very thin. Now, little ball. Add a subdivision surface modifier and increase the levels to 2. Really smooth. Now go to the first frame. Add the rigid body simulation as everything we've been doing in this video. Yeah, add a rigid body simulation and make it a sphere or whatever. Just make it something. Sensitivity under the surface response, decrease the friction. In fact, increase the friction to about whatever. Just do something. Increase the friction and yeah. I forgot that I'm supposed to change that from active to passive. It's looking kind of cool. Yeah, our ball is bouncing, and life goes on now. Yeah, it does go on. So let's go ahead and make a baseball. 50. Of course, what do you think we'll add? Is it a plane? No, a cylinder. Yeah, cylinders are awesome. Now it's time to make a really amateur baseball. Tab into edit mode. Go to invisible mode under edge select mode. mode. The z-axis, scale that down, extrude, and our awesome tool Alt-E, long normals. I don't know if any of those other things can do, but normals is what I like using best, so that's what I'll be using. Whatever. So this is our amateur little. Yeah, looks cool to me. Does it to you? So we're gonna be scaling it down. Bring back everything by using the /. Yeah, move it towards this. Rotate it on the X. 90. Minus 90. Let's go to the Z mode. And the position is really close to this object. So I'm going to be showing you guys a trick because I don't want the origin point to be here. I want it to be down here. So you select this whole place. Maybe in the P selection. Now, object, set origin to geometry. Now select this one first and this one second. Hit Ctrl J and you see the origin point is where you want it to be. Okay, now as usual, make a rigid body instead of dynamic animated. This should be good. And now we want to swing this bat so that it could hit our little ball and it starts to fly. Raise it up, yeah, to the sort of the level or below the bat. Yeah, something like that. I'm not good at angles, whatever, them angles. So we have to determine when it will be hitting. I think I'll be decreasing our friction to 0. I don't want friction anymore. Oh, bye bye. Friction. I'll be raising this bat a little bit up. Okay, so second bounce. Yes. So at the 58th frame, 58th frame. So let's see this line over here. So that's the line we should be aiming. So it will hit the ball. Now I lockout scale, then to maybe 49 or 50. Same thing. I lockout scale. Yes, this should be this. Now at this point, where is it? 8. We're gonna be rotating our this way. I lockout scale. That's it. Okay, it's too fast. Nope, too fast. A lot of adjustments got to be made. You guys just go ahead and continue animating. I'll get back to you guys when I've done it a little bit towards this middle part over here, so you can like make a shadow on the wall. So catch you guys later. Okay guys, I've gotten the perfect angle I think right now, so watch this. Yeah, really cool. And we don't want this to be happening, so we want it to destroy. We want cell fracture. So as I discussed in Destruction Blender Part 1, cell fracture is an add-on you can get in the Blender preferences. So you just go type in cell fracture, and you see something there. So you go save preferences, whatever. So first, we gotta know where that ball is actually hitting. Now, yes, so the direction of the ball was the reuse. Yeah, before second it touched frame 66. Yeah, somewhere like this. This is where the ball is gonna be hitting the object. So we carry an annotate pencil. Remember this point? Now, I told you guys in the former video that we gotta get artistic. So this is the point where it's gonna be touching. So this must have more cuts and other stuff. We're gonna be using annotation pencil. So guys, be really artistic here. And a mistake I just made now was I didn't set it on the surface. So I think I'll just delete this one and here, and let's stop painting, shall we? And guys, when you're done and dusted with your artwork, hit F3 and type in cell fracture. Or for the beginners, just go in the object quick effects cell fracture. Annotation pencil, I think I'm gonna be increasing the randomize. This just increase it to like a high value. I noticed that high values like bring out so much more shadows to it. Source limits, whatever, limit the number of input points, 0.4, whatever. I'm just putting just 300, like 500 here. It's surely gonna take a long time, yeah. 200 here, and maybe big shots recursively, like 100 here. And the scene collection should be nothingness. yeah, something like that. So I'll just go ahead and press enter, and your laptop is guaranteed to wake up the next morning, or your computer. Well, it's gonna take a long time to load, to build all these objects, all these shutters, pieces. Yeah, and I think this should be it. Small, random, 1, source limit 300, precaution 500. Yeah, okay. Hit OK, and you can see it trying to process a bunch of particles. Hey guys, it's done. Yeah, finally. Yeah, it's finally done. Yeah. So now, surprised he did everything correctly. Let's bring everything back. And yeah, the crazy reaction. So now, I'm gonna be looking, moving all annotation, choose change it to this. And yeah, move this one down, just down. It's not gonna harm anything. So this is not net. Select all objects, put a rigid body. Yeah, rigid body. Dynamic deactivation. Start deactivated. Okay, object, rigid body, copy from active. Increasing the friction and increasing the bounciness just a little bit. Start deactivated. Yeah, dampening. Yep, and object, quick effect, rigid body actually. Yes, finally. Let us choose something that's a bit heavy in real life. Gold. Gold is a lot heavy. Yeah. Let's see. Just do some tweaking to the rigid body settings. Select objects. Go down here. Rigid body. Copy from active. When you're done, and calculate the mass as any other thing here. I calculated my mass as where is that? Very hard granite. Where is it? Granite solid. That's how I calculate my mass. And you see all the different objects have their own particular mass. So deactivation, start deactivated, and stuff like that. I increase the friction and bounces up to 1 on 1. Yes. So slapping some materials, slapping some textures, good camera movement, stuff like that. I told you this video is not gonna be about movement, and you get almost the result I showed you at the beginning. Actually, this reason is not the same result is because the wall apparently is a little bit slimmer and there are cracks in the middle. As you saw, I was drawing some cracks at the middle here in order for it to break like this. And the reason it is not like the first one is because this is not animated. The circle in which is bouncing on the wall this time isn't animated, and this one is just like out of the physics stuff, and we're using bounciness, a lot of shit. And this is this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the notification bell, share this video to your friends. Everyone that loves Blender, just share this video around people. Just give them this video. This video is really educative, like 30 minutes, just 30 minutes long, and you can just skip. Yeah guys, see you guys in the next video. Peace.